Hi everyone, welcome to Jules Reads. This is my weekly reading recap for August 2nd, 2024. In these videos, I like to talk about any books that I finished, any books that I'm currently reading, anything I want to read, any books that I might have hauled, anything I'm watching on TV and movies, and any sort of plans that I did this week and anything coming up this week. I just like to talk about some things that are going on. So let's get started with the books I finished this week. I have talked about these already a couple times, but the first book is Wicked by Gregory Maguire. And if you know the musical, this is what the musical is based on. I would say very, very, very loosely based. The musical is much more kid-friendly. This book is not kid-friendly at all. And I think I read this I think 15 years ago, and I gave it a 2-star, and I think I was just so shocked by the adultness of it. Not that I don't like that sort of thing, but I just was shocked at that. And then I thought the musical was okay. It's not my favorite musical of all time or anything. That would be Moulin Rouge. But, oh, there's an interesting bird. Oh, wow. All right, squirrel. And this is a very strange book, and it is about the Wicked Witch of the West, who is Elphaba, I think that's her name. And she starts off very kind, and it even ends up being she's not wicked, she's not evil. It's just the circumstances that she's in. So it makes her much more human, and you have a lot of empathy for her. If you like fantasy and you like Wizard of Oz, I think you would like this. I'm only giving it a 3.5. I did listen to this on audio, and the audiobook was great, but I'm just not a big fantasy reader, so it wasn't my cup of tea. I won't continue on with it, but I'm glad I reread it before the movie comes out in case I do see it. The next book I absolutely loved. It's going to be on my favorite books of the year. I gave it 5 stars, all the stars, and that is James by Percival Everett. This is a retelling of Huckleberry Finn from Jim's perspective, and you follow the Huckleberry Finn story for about 1/3 of the book, and then it kind of goes off from that. But you just have a deeper understanding for Jim's character, and the way he tells it is just riveting. The first half of the book was a little slower, but the second half of the book was so fast-paced, page-turner, very quick read. Very short chapters, even the margins are, wide, so it's just a quick read, and I think everyone should read this. You do not have to read Huckleberry Finn before you read this, but I absolutely loved it. There's just a lot of things that I appreciated about having a different perspective from Huckleberry Finn. I like this more than Huckleberry Finn. And there is some twists in here and some shocking things that we kind of saw coming, but it was amazing, and I did cry. I love this book, and I want to read more by Percival Everett. Books I'm currently reading. I'm currently in the middle of 3, which for me that's not very many. But one I'm doing on audio, and it is our book club, in real life book club pick for it's actually July, and that's Margaret Atwood's Cat's Eye. This is my first Margaret Atwood book. I don't know why I've taken so long. This is not what I was expecting. This is just more kind of a literary drama, and it's about a girl kind of flashing back to her youth and the friendships that she had at that time in their circle of friends. Part of it is giving me Bunny vibes, but in a better way. And I don't know what I was expecting, but it's more reminds me of like Anne Patchett or William Kent Kruger, kind of. I really, really like it. And I'm about halfway through. The audio is great, and I'm really liking that one. And then I just started last night Anne Cleeves the Seagull, and this is part of a series. I think there's like 11 books or 9 in this series. My husband got me this book when he was on his motorcycle journey around Lake Superior. He got it at a local bookstore, and he talked to the bookseller, because I was like, you are not going to find a book that that I don't own or have looked at and didn't want. But he found this, never heard of it, and it's a whole series on BBC or BritBox called Vera. And This is in the middle of the series, but apparently you do not have to read them in order. I'm enjoying it. Vera is a detective, and so right now she's in this prison trying to get information from somebody, and she's digging into a case. I'm liking it. It takes place, she wrote the Shetland series, I believe. So I believe this takes place in the UK somewhere. I'm not quite sure yet, but I just got into that one. And then the one I did start it a couple weeks ago, and now I have not gotten back into it for a couple weeks because we've been so busy, is The Mad Woman's Ball. And this is about a psychiatric place in Paris in the 1800s, I think. I'm not too far, probably 20 pages again. I want to get back into it. I was enjoying it, and there is a movie, I want to say on Amazon Prime with this. So after I finish this, I want to watch that movie. So that's what I'm currently reading. Nothing really that I want to read except for getting those finished. And I did not haul any books. That's shocking for me. But that might change. So I didn't haul any books. What I watched on TV, I've watched a lot of The Amazing Race. I've worked my way backwards with the most recent season going backwards. So I've watched maybe 4 seasons of that. And then I just started last night the new series, the new season of Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. So I think I got 2 episodes in with that. And then I also started A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I read this year. I liked it, not loved it. I'm really liking the TV show more than I was expecting. So I started that. I watched 1 episode of that. So that's what I'm watching. What we have done, to talk about what we've done, I would check out my vlogs that I've previously posted and plans coming up. What do we have going on? Oh, I have book club tomorrow. I'm super excited. We're gonna go to lunch and have a good time and probably not talk about books. And then I don't think I have any other major plans coming up this week. I'm sure I will find something fun to do. But I hope you guys had a great reading week. Hope you had a great reading week. I hope to get back into reading. It's been a couple weeks because we've been so busy, but hopefully I can get back into things. I am hoping I can film my weekly wrap-ups on Fridays and get them posted on Fridays. We shall see. And then I'm hoping I can post my vlogs on Sundays. That's my hope, but we know life just happens, so we shall see. But hope you guys had a great week, and hopefully you're doing something fun this weekend. Take care.